coming out on top. Incredible plays there by Hotpocket. Honestly, I was getting a bit concerned when the switch timers were so misaligned. When that Galarian Stunfisk came back out, I got really concerned. I thought that might be the pivot point there. But Medicham is just so powerful. It just doesn't care about the switch timer. It just equalizes everything.
No, and that's why it is the champion of the fighting types and was so prominent in Season 1 of the Play Pokemon, our inaugural season. And as we are going to be moving on to Game 4, this is Hotpocket with one game away from victory, moving on to the grand finals and qualifying for the World Championships, which he was at last year. NHoff trying to get 2 more wins to finally get that qualification that she's been going for, and it is going to be the Azumarill into Galarian Stunfisk.
Tough lead here for NHoff, but does bring that Kofagrigus in the back, and this is going to be a very critical matchup. It might be determined by switch advantage, but let's see. Galarian Stunfisk, again, not fearing Hydro Pump, can afford to stay in this matchup and deliver some Earthquakes.
No, absolutely. The Ice Beam does not really threaten it here, and we're going to see if there is going to be a pivot, because like you said, and also Tapu Fini has been the safe swap of choice. Here it is, once again, swapping out to Tapu Fini, maybe trying to bait something out, maybe trying to bait out the Noctowl, but at this point, the Azumarill is staying in to throw the play rough.
Yeah, switch advantage is actually very critical here for NHoff because she's seen that Noctowl so often, and bringing that Kofagrigus, you have to make a mental note. If I lose switch, I'm in trouble, and here comes the Noctowl. This is exactly what she wants to see.
Effectively baited out the hard counter for Kofagrigus here. That is perfect for NHoff to have a chance in victory, and the Sky Attack does come through on the Tapu Fini. The Tapu Fini did give up a Protect Shield already and is getting quite low.
Well, don't forget that Galarian Stunfisk exited with almost maximum energy, so even though NHoff gives up that Protect Shield, she's likely to gain it back here shortly. Actually, he's going to push for the Moonblast. Actually going for the Surf, excuse me. She might be able to get a full Water Gun down, and she might get the shield right back.
Yeah, Tapu Fini is looking really strong here, able to land the Surf, and Water Gun is almost enough to knock out. Can it quite get there?
Tapu!
Yes!
Tapu Fini able to pew 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 its way all the way through the Noctowl, and here comes the Azumarill, and going for a Moonblast. Are you kidding me?
And it's just too healthy. The Azumarill cannot bubble down, and now going for the Moonblast. Can NHoff go another game with the attack fail? It's gonna land onto the Azumarill and see if it happens. It does happen again. No way!
Tapu Fini, oh my goodness! It just does not go away. Azumarill is here, but it's hobbled, it's weak, and it has a little bit of energy and a shield to spare. But NHoff is just commanding this game.
But look at this backline matchup, and actually coming in with the Kofagrigus here and gonna be able to take the play rough here. I don't know about this. Obviously, we know the backline matchups and the competitors do not. So taking that move, now swapping into the Medicham now into this Kofagrigus, and we don't see this very often, but this is a fantastic matchup for the Kofagrigus.
Hey, we're heading into the 9th round here, and Medicham shows just how strong it is. Don't ever count this Pokemon out. I think if you land a Psychic, maybe even trigger a defense fall of your own and some counters, this could flip still.
And Medicham carried in that last game. Can it take Hotpocket to the World Championships? It needs to land this Psychic, and Medicham does it!
You're going to resist these counters, no defense fall, and coming through here with a charge attack of her own, and NHoff is not done yet. Fights back here at the Shadow Ball and pulls away that final Protect Shield. This all comes down to that Galarian Stunfisk in the back.
And here comes the Galarian Stunfisk throwing out the Earthquake. There are no Protect Shields remaining. This is definitely enough to knock out the Medicham, and it is going to knock out the Medicham here. It goes down. How much energy does Azumarill have? It doesn't have enough already at the rock side, but deciding to deflect and go for the Earthquake. Instead, NHoff ties it up 2-2.
Galarian Stunfisk just really showing NHoff's strength of will. Does not bend, just like the Steel-type Pokemon there. We are tied up here in what has been an incredible series.
My goodness, Tapu Fini has been the MVP for NHoff's tournament run and the MVP in this